One morning, a man found himself walking along a deserted street in a small town. He had no idea what he was doing there or how he'd got there in the first place, or where he had been earlier. He didn't even know what time it was. He saw a woman walking towards him and stopped her. "I'm afraid I've forgotten my watch," he said with a polite smile. "Can you please tell me the time?" When the woman saw him, she screamed and ran away. The man was shocked. A few minutes later, he noticed that other people were afraid of him too. Whenever they saw him coming, they flattened themselves against a building, recoiled in horror, or ran across the street to stay out of his way. There must be something wrong with me, thought the man. I'd better go home as soon as possible. He hailed a taxi, but when the taxi driver laid eyes on him, he floored the accelerator and sped away. "This is crazy," the man said to himself. He couldn't figure out what was wrong, and he had no idea what was going on. All he knew was that he was scared and confused. "Maybe my wife can come pick me up," he thought. He found a telephone and called home, expecting to hear his wife's sweet voice. Instead, a strange voice answered. "Is Mrs. Sullivan there?" he asked. "I'm sorry, she isn't," the voice said. "Her husband died a few days ago in a horrible car crash, and she's attending his funeral."